I thought I smelled burning, but I think we're good. Hey guys, and welcome back. If you haven't stopped by before, my name's Alyssa, and I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, so you should go hit subscribe and keep up to date with all of my workouts, my meals, and just kind of little random videos like this one. Today's video is all about carb cycling and counting macros. If you don't know, then macros are the proteins, fats, and carbs found in everyday food that you eat. Counting macros leads to very flexible dieting. There's Iifym, which is if it fits your macros, and that's just a style of dieting that kind of allows you to eat whatever you want as long as it fits into the grams of protein, fats, and carbs that you have set for yourself every day. The major benefit to this and why I chose this is because it can kind of help keep you on track. If you're miserable, you're dieting, you're eating nothing but chicken and broccoli, you're gonna get tired of chicken and broccoli. You're gonna fall off the wagon, stop going to the gym, and be right back where you started. Nobody wants that. No one. In order to keep track of my macros, I use My Macros Plus. I used to use MyFitnessPal, but it made me pay $10 a month to customize what I wanted my protein, fats, and carbs to be. Otherwise, I kind of had to guesstimate what the calories I wanted to eat in a day were going to be and then the percentages. But I like My Macros Plus because you can just go in, you type in this many grams of protein, carbs, fat, etc. And it still has the barcode scanner. I don't think, I might be wrong, but I don't think that you can track workouts in My Macros Plus. Like, it's not like you can say, oh, I ran 3 miles and it'll give you more calories. But that doesn't really have anything to do with counting macros. That's just if you're counting calories. If you're counting calories and you're burning calories and think you can eat more calories, go use MyFitnessPal. If you want to just keep track of your proteins, fats, and carbs, My Macros Plus is pretty awesome. So this is the My Macros Plus home screen. As you can see, I have 135 grams of protein, 125 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat for the day. This is actually a low carb day for me. But let's look at yesterday. This is what I logged everything for yesterday. And I was pretty close to hitting my macros, but not exactly to the gram. It's going to take a little practice once you start getting into it, but I'm working on it and I was pretty close. So let's actually log for today. For breakfast, I had 1 chicken sausage from Trader Joe's, and that's always going to be in my recents because I pretty much have the same thing every day for breakfast. I also had the ready egg whites, and I had about 3/4 of a cup, which ends up being about 180 grams according to the nutrition facts. So then once you add everything, you can see back on the home page, it does all the math for you, so you can see how many grams of protein, carbs, and fat you have, and how many you have remaining for the rest of the day. So you don't really have to think a whole lot. If you've never counted macros before, I wouldn't suggest trying carb cycling just yet. Once you get the hang of counting macros, it's part of your everyday routine, then it might be something you can think about. I have counted macros before. I know how to do it. I know all of that jazz. To find what macros best suit your body, there's macro calculators online. You can go to bodybuilding.com. They have one that I feel like I would trust because it's bodybuilding.com. But also, Amanda Bucci has a free downloadable macro little like pamphlet type thing. It's only a couple pages. It'll take you 10 minutes to read. And it tells you how to calculate your own macros, which is pretty cool. It's really awesome. You can just put in your weight and do all the math, and it's just kind of a fun way to calculate your own macros and see where you even begin. But back to carb cycling. So this is when you have high carb days and low carb days throughout your week. And it gets into a little bit of a scientific whatever because carbs are not necessary to your body. Some people thrive off of them and it gives them more energy and your body just takes well to more carbs and less fat. Some people prefer more fat, less carbs. It varies. and that can make it a little frustrating, but basically, if you have the high carb days and the low carb days, it can kind of kick back up your metabolism and keep your body on its toes, basically. So what I'm doing is 2 high carb days, but on my high carb days, I'm going to be doing legs and booty workouts because those are the days that I'm burning the most calories. So those are the days I want to increase my carb intake and give me a little more energy to get through the harder, more intense, higher weight workouts. So my low carb days was a little frustrating to calculate because it's not like you just subtract 75 grams, it's just kind of whatever. But after watching quite a few videos about carb cycling, I came to the conclusion that my high carb days were going to be 200 grams of carbs and my low carb days were going to be 125 grams of carbs. So I got all this from calculating my macros, and then my low day I just kind of guesstimated, but it seems to be going great so far. It's been really easy to hit that 125 mark. I have a feeling that the 200 mark is going to be a little more difficult, but who am I to complain about eating carbs? Really? I'm excited to try carb cycling. I haven't done it just yet because I've been trying to get a feel for what my low carb days felt like to make sure that I wasn't just going way too low. But since it has been working out, then tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to start with legs and a high carb day and then continue my week and just keep on going with carb cycling and counting my macros. I'm really excited because this new way of learning and kind of educating myself on all these different topics has really kept me motivated and kind of lighted this little fire that's like excited to be counting macros and excited about food and being in the kitchen. I went to Trader Joe's and I got a bunch of gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, nut-free, everything. So that way I can be really excited about the meals I'm eating again. So wish me luck, but that concludes this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. Give it a like if you enjoyed and you want to see more kind of random off-topic videos like this one. Hit subscribe so you can stay up to date with any workouts that I post in the future, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.